Alrighty, let's do this.
Dragonborn!
Alright, so I still don't know where Mr. Glenn Friendly came from. I'll be completely honest. But nonetheless, I've made him an infantry. And he's going to come along on this mission. Now, since it's a moderate, and we are still only in April, I'm going to use this as a sort of training mission. Still bringing a bunch of specialists and a Lance Corporal to carry. Yeah, talk about dyslexia. Lance Corporal to carry. But if I can get all of these guys up to Lance Corporal by the end of it, that would obviously be ideal. So I'm bringing a fairly competent squad. Obviously I can pack a lot of shotguns onto a lot of these people. And since it's a roadway, this is going to be long range fight. Now what you're thinking, how do shotguns and long range work together? Here's the thing. Rocketeer, sniper, infantry, medium to long range, especially the sniper being long range. The rest of them, short range and flanking, up and front. So these guys are going to push the front line, while these guys support from the rear. And together, I find this combo works really nicely on pretty much any roadway map that you ever go on. So without further ado, let me get these guys... Just press the sensitivity button on my mouse. Let me get these guys geared up, and I will be right back with you. Alright, this is the squad that I think we're gonna go with. So, much of these are the same loadouts that you've seen. I'm packing the newly created scopes onto my Rocketeer and Sniper for I hope obvious reasons. We want those rockets to be as likely to hit as possible, as well as the sniper shots. Would like another scope on my infantry, but unfortunately we only have two at the time being. I think we have more coming in, I can't remember. So I'm still packing a laser sight on him. And instead of a flashbang, I'm taking another medikit, so we still have two across the squad. Just because I feel like it's going to be more useful. Could be wrong. I mean, I do only have two flashbangs, but if I sacrifice a flashbang spot for if I sacrifice a medikit spot for a flashbang spot, actually, you know what? I might still actually do that, just because it is still early. Flashbangs are arguably going to be more useful. All right, let's get down and see what map we have to deal with.
Touching down.
Yes, I know the alien introduction is about to expire, but we're here, don't worry.
Australia has sent a number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. We've gotten several reports indicating that the aliens have stepped up the number of attempted abductions. We'll have to move quickly if we want to slow the spread of panic.
I'm actually interested now. If you have to fly for 2 hours to an abduction mission that only has 1 hour left on the timer, does it expire before you get there, or does it allow you to still get there and do the mission? I hope we never have to test that. Anyway, I should probably have clarified what I meant about the medikits and flashbangs. So, this early on, our units have fairly low hit points and armor, right? You're looking at 8 max on an assault. And I feel like a medikit can't really save them any more than it could, you know, if they were critically wounded. They're still going to be out in sickbay for a while if they get hit. And it's actually very likely that they'll go down because of the aliens' high damage. So I'd rather take tools that allows us to press the fight and subdue, or not subdue, but nullify the aliens and try and take them out before they get a chance to hit us. It is quite literally a case of the best defense is a good offense, and simply because we have low HP across the squad, they're more likely to go down to an alien shot than they are to stay up for the medikit to actually work. So medikits aren't completely useless, but they're more useless now than they are in the late game. And if I had to choose between a medikit, which will allow me to save a critically wounded soldier or one who is on low HP, and a flashbang that can help everyone engage an alien before he shoots anyone to that point, I would obviously rather take the flashbang. And medikits don't help reduce wound time either. They just help keep your soldier in the fight a bit longer because they need to be shot more to go down. But overall, I hope you can see why I'm saying flashbangs are just a better choice. I could be wrong. I could totally be wrong because that's the joy of XCOM. But that's been my experience so far with both items.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Thank you, Bradford. So this is... I almost want to say my least favorite roadway map, just because of how difficult it can actually be to fight on this one. So, the way the map is it's basically this long bridge that goes from here all the way down. Eventually here you reach like a big billboard type thing by these pillars. And for most of it, at least in the beginning here where vanilla spawn is, you've got a bunch of open ground, no man's land, and these very poor half-cover positions. I mean, you can see right off the bat, if we want to get to any decent firing ports, we're going to have to make a dash. And as it stands, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 with a sniper back here, half-cover firing positions. It's definitely not ideal. There are better roadway maps out there, I feel. And once you get to this position here, you start seeing full cover trucks, one here, and a full cover sort of jalopy here. And again, they don't really offer great firing positions, because even though it's all full cover, there's still a lot of no man's land in between to cover, as well as a bunch of half cover positions that you have to take along the way. You can easily be flanked as well as you move up, because of all of these poor positions. You kind of have to take both sides of this barrier at once because of that. And it means that you're going to activate pretty much everything and everyone more quickly than you'd like to. Plus, with these large trucks being here, they often block a lot of line of sight, which you might think would be helpful. But remember, because up until that point we've been revealing both sides, it's likely that you're going to activate aliens here or here. You want to take this side to hide from them, but they can just come around and flank you as you're dealing with aliens over here. It's very easy to get caught in a crossfire, and I often find the aliens have the advantage on this map. So we're gonna thank the Lord that it is a moderate and not a heavy or a swarming, and take this very slowly, but still covering both sides, because I could hug this wall, but the moment we run into contact, I mean, you can pretty much see across the entire map, so even if we hugged this wall, we would spot contact here, have to fight this way, and that would just give any aliens that are on the map ample opportunity to come and flank us while we're busy with that. So I rather want to move in this sort of lateral pattern, take out the enemies that are here with squads firing on both sides, and move up. The less we see while we're activating and while we're fighting, the better. And also, if we take cover in the direction of the map itself, that's obviously going to give us not necessarily an advantage, but it won't punish us as much as if we try to do this one-sidedly. Now, with that in mind, you are a scout. I also promoted a whole bunch of my specialists. Funny, so Riss is a scout, Mimic Whistle is an assault, Ark we know is a shotgun, Comsquatch is an engineer, Glenn I said was a infantry, and Sigma we know is a sniper. So actually, Glenn, if you could clear this right side for me, that would help a lot.
Got it.
Great, that's gonna allow us to move up and steady in these hardcover positions I was talking about. We got all my shotguns on the left, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to be greedy and take those extra tiles of movement. We've seen too many times that can happen. In fact, that's exactly what got assault killed. So you can sit back here, and we're just taking this nice and slow. Not here for meld. I'm here to survive and train. There's this orange mist here. It's really weird. Okay, we got drones, we got floaters. Okay, speak to me, Glenn. What's here? 1, 2 sectoids. Really? Okay. Presumably you can see, okay, you can see him. And if we move someone up on the left here, you should be able to spot the other sectoid as well. Hope that there's no aliens there, but it's better to find out about them now than halfway through the fight. We're gonna have to push up to the sectoid regardless. And hallelujah, there are none. You have an 81, and you don't have hollow, so 81's about the best we can get. See if you can maybe murder one for us, please, Sigma. That would help a lot. Ooh, so close. Okay, what else? This guy here, we could probably pin him with some infantry overwatch. Yeah, sorry about that. And my scout is in full cover, so I'm actually quite happy to just let her sit there. We want to try not take half of our positions unless it's with an assault with the ceramic plating. So actually, you come here. You have a 31 and a 46 could save us headaches. What do we do if that misses? Well, you see, this is exactly what I was talking about this map. We can't really push up any further because if we move further than the scout has already explored, we're liable to activate pods that are sitting here or here. Plus, it's all half cover, so we can't... It's not as safe as sitting in full cover against these guys. Plus, any position that we get to see them in, we're going to have to dash, so we can only shoot next turn. That's what makes this map genuinely terrible. What the hell? Thanks, team. That being said, you are pretty safe in that full cover. We can even hunker you, because you still have a turn. Okay, so tell you what, you overwatch. You try and murder that sectoid. Doesn't work, we hunker the scout. Didn't expect that to work. So now we're gonna hunker you. And we're gonna start bringing these guys around one tile at a time. Down. Down. Still hear drones out there. I'm honestly happy if it's just drones and sectoids on this mission. I don't feel like dealing with anything else. But we'll see. Okay, so we got an Overwatch this side. It's quite annoying. And now we can push up, but again that's liable to activate. And my scout also has the scanner, so I could scan, but then I can't push up. That being said, if I push someone up to here, I don't want to run that actually. That's Overwatch. I could run the lightning I could run the Overwatch of the lightning reflexes to about here. Actually, since we don't have hollow, you might as well see if you can deal with that sectoid. That'll be one less headache to deal with once everything else is done. Ah, so close. Yes, I agree. So now we have to run that Overwatch with lightning reflexes anyway. Please miss, sectoid, please miss. Oh! That is going to fail one day. You watch it. Okay, but that's going to allow us to reorient our people a little bit. For example, you can now take a shot at this guy. Nearly hit him on a 21, wow. Continue pinning him with Overwatch. And we can start moving the rest of our people up to actually deal with these guys. You can't so much, which is kind of annoying. You might as well take another 46 at this guy. Hey! One problem is dealt with. Now we just want to pin him with Overwatch. And hope that he does nothing. Still hear drones out there. Okay, yeah, he's running. Coward. Now again, I want to advance here with the scout. In case he's on Overwatch. Go and sit behind the meld canister. Okay, we saw him. He's there. So now we know that that's not going to activate because the scout has already scouted it for us. So we can just get really close to this guy. which was obviously super helpful. Can't shoot at him, which is a bit annoying. But he is quite scared at the moment, which is obviously very useful. I'm going to take a reload while I can. And we actually get the meld. What the hell? 20! No, something is very wrong with the meld counters on this campaign. That, unless that's been changed in Long War, that is, you don't ever get that much meld. Alright, I think hearing drones and floaters, I want to find out where everyone is, so I'm not going to bother pushing up because we need other units to join. Okay, there's another 2 sectoids and a drone. And oh, there's the floaters. We got 1, 2, 3 floaters at the very back here. That's fine, they're far back. That'll give us plenty of time to prep. And the other sectoid has just made a run for it. So that's alright, we know we can bring our people around on the left, ignore this right side so we don't activate the floaters, and deal with these guys. As long as you don't push to that tile, they're not going to activate. That being said, I want my assault up front. He doesn't look like he's going to get that. But I can move there without them activating, which is... I don't want to move around the right though, because that might just peek past at a very awkward tile and activate them. So I'm going to first blue move and then move up. It's fine, I can't quite make it to the car, but it's better than activating them having dashed. You can see them, which is amazing. We might just activate with you. I'm going to steady my rocket over here. Okay, you same story, don't run around that way. Hit Glenn here. Sit and reload. Overwatch. And steady that rocket for me. Oh, pod of 3 drones. Okay, that's gonna be annoying to deal with. And we still have those 3 floaters back there. And there's our friend, the sectoid. Wonder if my sniper could see him. Deal with him. Probably not, but it's worth seeing. It's also more meld, but again, it's all over here. Okay, so you can see that guy, the drone, the drone, the drone. Can't see the sector that we're trying to deal with, which is kind of annoying. Quick question. What kind of rocket can you get? Ooh, actually a decent one. If we push you up to this car, now is the time to see if these sectoids will spot her as she moves up to the car. Or was that a he? Sorry, that's a he. No, that's a she. That's a she. I was right. Grade 1 genders again. Because if we can get our rocketeer into position, we're obviously setting up to rocket these floaters if they advance and those drones. Although the drones we can probably just nade, honestly. Ooh. At the same time, I could probably snipe one of these sectoids or one of the drones and bring them closer. In fact, where's my engineer? If my engineer can chuck a nade from behind this car, that would just solve a lot of problems right up. And he can indeed. Now, I'm happy to activate these because that sectoid is trying to teammate us anyway, which means he's probably just going to join this pod. He probably already has pretty much joined this pod. So, plus it's less of a headache for us to deal with while we're trying to catch the other sectoid. Me proud come Squatch. Okay. Drone is not... Nothing is down, everything is severely wounded though, so that's fine. And Glenn can come here. Take a drone shot. Nice, drone is down. That's the big headache. Take out that back sniper, the back sectoid for me, sorry. Almost an 81. Sure. That's... Didn't need that to happen, I'll be honest. Now he has to advance to see us so we can comfortably sit here in this full cover and just wait for him. Yeah, you can sit here. Both of them, honestly. Might as well hunker though, just to be safe. Then the worst they can do is side spam, and at best they do 2 damage, which is still just armor, so she'll still be fatigued and not wounded. Okay, we got the other sectoid coming closer, that's fine, we want some closer.
I'm trying to pull back.
Yeah, you see that they sort of conjoined pods. Okay, those drones are moving. They're going back, that's fine. The less we have to deal with while we're dealing with these front floaters, front sectoids, the better. Overwatch. And he's going to... Okay, Overwatch. Okay, first things first, what can you see? You can see him, you can see him, can see him. Now, I'll be honest, I want to try and flank this sectoid with my Rocketeer. I don't know if she's going to see him from there. Okay, counting time. Let me just get someone else to help count these tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ah, we're going to be a tile out of range. That's annoying. Now we could run this with the lightning reflexes, but since it's only 70% reduction on the second shot, I'm not too comfortable with doing that. This sectoid is being a severe headache. Just rocket the one. Tell you what, take the 61 first. That is our most accurate shot from back here. Wow, you just can't hit anything on this mission. What happened? The first mission you were nailing 43s like it's nobody's business, and now you're just not hitting anything. I need someone to flashbang these guys. If you can flashbang the first one, I'll be happy to run with the second one. So we're gonna take a shot here, and then flashbang that first guy. Oh wow, okay. Just hit, sure. You never know when it's gonna hit, so you might as well take it. Okay, he's disoriented. And now can proc that lightning reflexes. Great. And now we can really choose what we want to take out. It'd be great if someone else could take out this front guy, so we can focus our scouts' energy on the back guy.
Okay.
And since you've got an AP left, I mean, probably not going to use, you might as well solve that problem for me, come Squatch. Alright, there's one sectoid down. Now hopefully you can hit this flank. Yep, goodbye. And now it's just this guy. Can we flashbang him? Not quite, so we'll just sit and Overwatch. Rocketeer can start moving up as well. We're gonna need those rockets for the drones and the floaters soon. Speaking of the drones, oh, they just out of sight, I think. Yeah, and the floaters are doing whatever back there. That's like he's like the one guy who's just no one wants him, so he just joined the team at random. Shame. Honestly, now would probably be a good time to activate these drones while the floaters are mucking around on the left there. Oh, it might. But if they do activate, my Rocketeers in position. Okay, now rather fall back, wait for the Rocketeer to get in position. And then we can start activating everything.
Moving to position.
Yes.
Go ahead, cover.
Setting this full cover back here where you can't see anything. Reload. Steady. Reload. Reload. Overwatch. And Overwatch. And there we go. Drones are activated anyway. So 1, 2, 3, all on 4 health. That's fine. Floater's not going to do anything, and the other sectoid is also not going to do anything. Cowards. Okay, again, first of all, can you see? And I got that back on for us, please. That's better. Not great damage, but it's a better shot than the rest. And really, I'm happy to let these guys just sit and let them come to me. Because any shots from there are still through full cover, even though they're at an elevation advantage. The chance of them hitting me is low. The chance of them doing any actual damage to me is even lower. And they're gonna have to dash in order to flank me. So we could sit here with shotgun overwatch shots. Hell, we could sit here with shotgun overwatch shots.
Okay.
If we hide, it forces them to come to us. And then we've got the advantage with close range shotgun shots on them. Yeah, it's not great on us. And again, it's not the rifle we were depending on. Hi. Those floaters aren't doing much, that's fine. There we go, 87 and 68. Yep. Cheers. Game? Ah, there we go. And of course his buddy's gonna repair him. That's annoying. And there's the other sectoid. Really wants me to see these floaters. Yes, I can see these floaters, thank you. I'm very, very honored to see the floaters. Alright. Can you deal with that sectoid? Not likely. Once again, we can flank him. So as long as we deal with these drones, it's going to be a pretty dead sectoid. Okay, so I might as well take a infantry shot. Good shot. Are they going to activate? All the way back there. Counting again. So 1, 2, 3 by this truck. 4, 5, 6? 6 up until the car. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They're definitely not going to activate by sitting here. So we're going to go and spot those drones. Now, it would be great if you could kill this one for me, Glenn. It's not to be... Oh, but you can see the sitting drone. Yes, not the sitting one, but the further back one. Okay, good. Much better damage. Stupid damage reduction, being what it is. So where did I say 17 was? It was somewhere by this car, so there should still be a safe move. We're not going to spot those floaters. No, kill this one. Almost the 80.
I'll get him next time.
No, you won't. That's a lie. If I'd known you were going to miss the 80%, I wouldn't have taken that shot with you.
I'm rolling.
Or at least ARK can now come around and flank this sectoid and try and get a kill. Level up a Rocketeer. Yeah. And now, everyone in position against this last drone. Just try and annihilate him as he advances. Those floaters are really up to no good. Ooh. Yep, that's drones for you. Not very good, aliens. You can see him? Can my sniper see him? No, see the drone. I'd rather have you steadied for the fight against the floaters, honestly. You might as well take your revenge shot. Yeah. Need you to reload. I need you to not activate those floaters. And I need you to steady a rocket to activate the floaters. Bi-meld. That's fine. Okay. Question is, how far can that rocket fly? Not very. We can move until there. We can put ARK over here. Continue steadying. Reload. Anchor. Overwatch. Pardon me. Steady. I want to open with a rocket on these guys. because that's hilarious. Ooh, not quite. And I don't want to push my luck any further, so if we can put ARK there though, that's fantastic. You come around this way. You put yourself there. Now you can see that photo, good. Overwatch, Overwatch. Steady. Anchor. And next turn that should be some very damaged floaters. Hopefully dead. Otherwise very damaged. Yeah, no, okay. There we go. Murdificate them.
Target locked.
Okay.
Commander, the operation was a success.
What a way to end. Just annihilate the floaters in a single rocket and then blow up the truck for good measure. Promote that, man. Promote that, man.
Not a single casualty among the entire squad. That takes a solid effort.
I agree. Alright, ARK is very well deservedly up to Lance Corporal after that, so it's gonna be heat warheads for you. And Sigma, I'll be honest, I don't think you deserve a promotion after that shooting. That was pretty poor. Regardless, disabling shot could always be useful, so. And you have Lone Wolf. Why would you shoot him like that? I even put a scope on you and everything. There's no excuse for that. That was terrible. Everyone else not so leveled up, but in theory close. Plus, no one's injured. Got a whole bunch of loot. 20 mel, it's ridiculous. How much mel do I have? 57. It's quite good. Okay, I think it's time we start building an access lift down here. Do we need more soldiers? We have 43 soldiers. And a bunch of PFCs that still need to be leveled up, so probably not. Honestly. I guess just continue scanning. Yes, please. I'm getting a satellite incoming, so that's fine. It's going to happen before the council report.
Contact detected.
Dear. Nap of the Earth, Scout. If we shoot this down, that's a great training mission. I don't want my stingrays on it, though. And my... it's not looking great.
Bangs out.
Alright. I was about to abort, but no, that got shot down. And we got a cash bounty. Fantastic. That's another $100. Amazing. With that, I can buy squad size 1 if I get another $5 here. That's going to allow us to take 7 troops instead of 6 on every mission. Well, most missions. I do want another scope, but that's another $70. I can actually get that another engineer now. Can I get $70 from anything? Wow, Mel was reduced from 7 to 4. That's bad. And not really. I need all this stuff. I have to sit with 2 scopes for now. It's fine. I can cancel the access lift.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
The problem is I've got beam lasers coming up, and those are going to be super expensive. Plus scopes. I need a lot of money. I need another abduction before those beam lasers hit. Yes, please.
Contact detected.
Okay, this is low, so probably not going to do much. Scout. Okay, send up my avalanche. Keep forgetting to rearm my stingrays that are active with
Engaging
avalanche
bogey.
missiles. That's very bad. Hit so far. Okay, no.
We
No.
lost the bubble.
They could try with the stingrays. It's not liable to bring down. Let's just see what it does. Okay, it got scared away. That's fine. Oh, fantastic.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
And we have a heavy in Montreal, Canada. That's going to give us $100. That is honestly perfect. And I think, yes, I just got a whole bunch of corporals back on rotation. I got an assault. And I've got a whole bunch of people also coming in soon. So, actually, this is good. We're in urban blocks, so that's... There's a few maps that are cool, and most of them I like. Mr. Clean, Home the Gym, Sunny, Savage. Speaking of which, I need to change my nickname. There we go. Wow, can actually change so much in Long War. It's amazing. Yeah, alright, so we have a heavy in Montreal, Canada. Gonna give us much needed money for these beam lasers. Alright, well, I'm satisfied with what we managed to accomplish. Some good revenge for Assault's death. But yeah, enough said. Join me next time for the heavy alien abductions in Montreal, Canada. I will see you all next time.